The United Republic of Tanzania has 91 million acres of total arable land, yet only 25 million are currently under cultivation. The agricultural sector employs close to 80% of the population, making it an integral part of the Tanzanian economy. This sector, however, is characterized by persistently low average national yields due to limited access to credit, inputs, and mechanization for the average Tanzanian farmer. Consequently, the majority of farmers opt to cultivate small pieces of land, using manual labor and traditional farm implements. This trend leads to low productivity per acre and relatively higher costs of production. Therefore, the Tanzanian farmer is unable to compete within regional and international markets, and ultimately the consumer bears the burden of these inefficiencies by paying much higher prices for the produce.
Ndio tumeanza mwaka huu na tumelima tu sisi wenyewe na hatukupata mafunzo yoyote. Tumelima kutokana na wenzetu jinsi wanavyolima.
Sikutumia kilimo bora cha mistari kile shina hadi shina, yani kuhusu mistari sikutumia, na nilikuwa sikutumia hivyo, nilikuwa najua fika nafanya kosa, lakini kutokana na mvua zetu ni chache, nilichokifanya ni kukimilia ule unyevu.
Msaada ni kwamba tu mbegu ya kisasa. Tuachane na mbegu haya.
Quality Food Products Limited, also known as QFP, is an innovative agribusiness company based in northern Tanzania. QFP places the Tanzanian farmer at the core of the business. The company services farmers with credit, quality inputs, mechanization rentals, and markets for their crops. QFP guarantees farmers who adopt their recommended farming practices a minimum of 50% increase in crop yields.
Matokeo yake tunaiona inaenda vizuri sana. Maana hata ninyi wenyewe mlivyo hapa, mnaona vyakula jinsi ilivyo. Imependeza na iko kwenye hali nzuri. Hii haijapaliliwa. Nitoka ipigwe dawa na kupandwa mpaka mazao imefika kiasi hiki. Ni manufaa makubwa sana. Haijawahi tokea kitu namna hii.
Nimeanza na mtaji wa shilingi labda 20,000. Nikafika mpaka milioni 20. Mwaka huu natumia zaidi ya milioni 100 katika kampuni hili. Kwa hiyo nilifaidika sana kiuchumi. Ndio kitu kilichonisaidia hadi sasa nikaimarisha maisha yangu.
Farmer demand for QFP products and services outstrips the company's ability to supply. The company's acreage under contract has been growing annually by 25% over the last 6 years, and is expected to grow even faster in the future, as the company implements structural changes in the way it provides credit, supplies inputs, and loans mechanization rentals. Technology is a key component of the QFP business model. QFP implements conservation agricultural methods for their contracted acreage, methods ideally suited for the semi-arid climates of northern Tanzania. The company owns and operates the largest fleet of zero and minimum tillage equipment in the region of East Africa, and also employs technology in their farmer management systems, including remote GPS farm sensing equipment and automated weather stations. QFP invests heavily in on-site infrastructure, building warehouses, boreholes, staff quarters, and parking rental equipment at its 4 farming stations around Arusha. In the near future, the company expects to invest in new stations in the west and south of Tanzania. In 2014, QFP embarked upon a public-private partnership, which represents a coming together of key public and private sector partners to promote food security and agricultural sustainability in Tanzania. The PPP aims to commercialize maize production by increasing yields and defragmenting the maize value chain. The PPP involves private partners from across the maize value chain, with QFP as farmer service providers, New Boogaloo Limited as the maize cleaning, handling, storage, and milling company, and NMB Bank as the warehouse receipt implementer. In addition, the PPP brings together public sector organizations, which include the Netherlands Enterprise Agency, who provides asset and technical support subsidies as well as policy support, the Tanzanian Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security and Cooperatives, who provides extension and policy support, Wageningen University as monitoring and evaluation experts, the Eastern Africa Grain Council for training and policy advocacy, and AGRA as gender inclusion experts. QFP also works with major maize input suppliers and marketers to achieve the goals of the PPP.
Maize is a very good rotation crop for us for the beans, both for beans and for sunflower. So we are very happy with this cooperation with the PPP for us to invest in maize handling equipment, because we find that the problems the farmers get when they grow more than 10 or 20 acres is often harvesting and drying the maize. So we're now investing in harvesters and in dryers, so that the farmers can also grow up to 100 acres or 50 acres of maize without getting problem on the harvesting side.
Well, this particular PPP, of course, is about conservation agricultural techniques. The project is aimed actually to support farmers, educate them on new techniques in combination with storage facilities and warehouse receipt system, so actually a credit scheme in order for the farmers to obtain more financial means to be able to buy their input supplies. So I think it's an integrated approach that will enhance the produce and the yields of the farmers.
One of the focus objective of this PPP project is to increase productivity. Of maize production and other rotational crops. And the second objective is to link to the market, linking the production to the market so that then the returns to the farmers are better. And the third and the most important objective is to actually provide food security first of all, for the farmers who are producers, and secondly, for the other urban dwellers and other people within the region.
I think one group is very important. These are the women and youth. What we also try to achieve is that they are more integrated into the production of maize, but perhaps also in other parts of the value chain. So it could be also that youth are going to develop businesses around seed improvements or input delivery. So we are going to try to work on the integration of women and youth also in this program.
Given the amalgamation of these significant partners, the Tanzanian farmer can and will remain at the center of the partnership. As the famous naturalist, poet, and philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The glory of the farmer is that in the division of labors, it is his part to create. He stands close to nature. He obtains from the earth the bread and the meat. The food which was not, he causes to be."
Mungiri byakawe, jete